Right, here with Phil Beer from Show of Hands.
Hello.
We're at the Tall Ships stand at Wickham
Indeed.
Festival. It's a charity that's very close to your heart, I believe.
All of these things are, yeah. I started reconnecting with traditional sailing in 2008, having not really done anything for a very, very long time, or not really having ever had time. And so I was involved a bit with the Island Trust, and as a large number of the sail training organisations are all heavily predicated upon getting youngsters, and often youngsters who've been in trouble, to form crews to go sailing and all that kind of stuff. It's I think everyone knows that it's incredibly character forming to become part of a hard-working team and do something that's a little bit adventurous, and it often can be extremely adventurous.
And a little bit more proactive as well, right?
It's very proactive indeed, yeah, it's great fun. The kids that we sailed with on Pegasus from the Island Trust in 2008, I think most of them benefited hugely from that amazing experience of, you know, being able to join in the races and also go to some pretty interesting places as well, you know.
So, in terms of life skills, what benefits would they gain?
Lift heavy weights, pull things. No, only joking. There's so many aspects of what one would do in general life that can be improved by sailing. It helps when you start to learn a little bit of basic navigation. It helps to improve your mathematical skills. You know, makes you think quicker. It makes you. Once you've finally been given the responsibility of the wheel or the tiller, you know, on a gaff cutter or a tall ship or something like that, it's a rather major responsibility. And I know the experts are standing there ready to grab it off you, but nevertheless, it's an amazing feeling to be sailing and in control of a large vessel, you know, a big heavy vessel. And I think some of the best moments I've had in recent years have been on Pegasus or the gaff cutter Emily Rose, where I've been on a night watch, and eventually all your younger crew, they all start sort of falling asleep and so on, and you find you're the only person awake, you know. So even though I am not qualified, you have the feeling that just for that short period of time, you are the skipper, you know, and you are completely in control of this fantastic thing, you know, and it's a great feeling.
And for the youngsters that have probably never had a feeling of responsibility, well, it must be an amazing feeling.
That's exactly what it instills, is a sense of responsibility, and above all, it helps people to concentrate. It focuses the mind quite a bit, you know, because there is, let's be honest, there's so much to go wrong. Yeah. There is actually so much to go wrong. You can, and no names, no pack drill, but even some of the most experienced skippers of mine, they've all got the big disaster in their repertoire. One of the best skippers I know once demolished a harbour master's hut with his bowsprit, you know, and the pictures exist to prove it, you know. But we won't talk about that, nor will I mention who it was. But you know, but yeah, you can do a lot of damage with a traditional boat. You do a lot of damage with any boat, but with a trad boat, you can do more.
So, Alicia, very quickly, tell us a little bit about the charity and your role here, and about the stall that you've got here.
So we take disadvantaged and disabled young people sailing, doing most of the things that Phil just spoke about. So on board they will get the opportunity to do absolutely everything, from cooking and cleaning to climbing the mast, steering the boat, and it really does have a huge impact on the young people. I've seen a girl come on and say she just sometimes feels completely worthless, and then at the end of the voyage she said she was behind the helm of a yacht and she felt like the most responsible person in the world, and it's really incredible the difference that you can see from the beginning to the end of a voyage. So that's our focus. Here at the festival we are fundraising, so we've got a raffle going on with a guitar signed by some of the festival acts, including Phil Beer, so thank you very much. We've also got a day sail for two and a £500 youth sailing voucher, so please come along and see us, and we'll tell you all about it.
And just finally going back to Phil, so tell us about Show of Hands at the moment, what you've got in the pipeline, what's coming up.
There's about 8 more festivals this season. I've just finished building a new recording studio. We're working on an album, as everyone always is working on an album, and then we've got a very busy September, October, November. We're going back to Germany for the first time, probably in about 5 years. Do some small gigs, see some friends. There's a whole bunch of odds and sods happening. Then we're off to Costa del Folk, the sort of travelling sort of folk festival, which is in Portugal in October. And then we start a big tour without our bass player, who's having a baby.
How very inconsiderate.
I tried to talk her out of it. No, she's having a baby, and so we've got another guest with us. We have the great percussionist Cormac Byrne playing with us from Seth Lakeman's band and many other bands. That's going to be really nice.